Welcome to Video Ghoulash. My name is Chance Kelly, and I'm the Video Ghoul. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's kind of the dawning of a brand new day here at the channel as I expand and move into different types of content that's focused on film review, film discussion, ranking videos. I'll probably do some list videos. I might talk about 4Ks. I might talk about tech. I might talk about filmmaking, the brass tacks of filmmaking. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of reintroduce myself in the channel and talk about exactly what is going to go into the goulash. If you're already here for the candle content, the wax reviews, candle reviews, all that, don't worry. I've got a lot more of that coming up. I've got new partnerships as well. So there's going to be a lot of those videos dropping, and I'm going to expand that as well into a new series called Cinewax, where I pair a candle with a film. Something that enhances the experience. I'm really excited to do that as well. Some of you guys have heard me talk about that before. I'm really pumped. And I have a few episodes of that already in the works. So I want to talk about how I review a film. I used to actually run a decently successful review site, blog actually, and I like to review films in sort of sections. The first section up is called Trailer Trash. It's what you bring into the film when you sit down and watch it. I don't think this is talked about enough. Did you see the trailer? Did you see the teaser? Do you like the director? Do you hate the director? You having a good day? You having a bad day? Do you like the actors? That kind of stuff really colors your relationship with a film. I like to try to be a blank slate as much as possible. I even wait to watch things after hype has died down so that I don't bring too much in there with me. But Trailer Trash is a section where I talk about that, where I talk about what I'm bringing into the experience before I even sit down. Ghoul School is a section that is basically, it's the review. Like, I just get into the nuts and bolts of everything about the film. So Ghoul School is like the meat of the review. I have a section called Pick and Bones. This is a section about aspects of the film that I think could have been better. Every film, I think, has strong points and weak points. Pick and Bones is where I get into some of the weak points. The next section is called Thrill Me. This is the stuff that I thought was excellent. The different aspects of the film that I thought was above average, or just exemplary, something that I want to point out. Epitaph is kind of my final thoughts on the movie, and sometimes where I dig a little deeper into the meaning, into the story and the lore of whatever's going on with the film. I also have two scores that I give a film. I give a critical score, and the critical score is exactly what it sounds like. It's what this movie measures up as against any other movie that's ever been made, regardless of genre, regardless of anything else. And then I have Ghoul grade, and that's my personal grade. That's how much I personally enjoy the movie, whether or not it's technically the best movie, any of that kind of stuff. I may take into account those things, I may not. But Ghoul grade is my personal enjoyment of that film. My background is that I've been an actor for most of my life. Since I was a teenager, I've worked professionally all the way into my adult life and beyond, and still working in that. I'm a writer as well. I'm a producer. I've produced films. I have family that's produced big films. So again, this is just my background. I also went to school for this. I have a degree in film production. I have a degree in film critical studies of. I also have a degree in acting. So I'm kind of bringing all of that background into it. But that being said, I'm not a snob, I'm not pretentious. I think every person's opinion about a movie is important. I've actually learned some of the coolest stuff and kind of taken in some of the neatest little nuggets of information from people who don't have a background in this at all, just film fans. That's what I'm here to do, is indulge in my fandom for movies, for books, for candles, for collecting, for culture, for all of this stuff. I'm a Gen X guy. I think I'm technically Gen X, but I know I belong to this little micro generation that's called a Zennial, or I think they like to call it the Goonie generation. It's an interesting place to come from because I got to grow up sort of, meat and potatoes, salt of the earth, without a computer in my face or social media, but I was here for the rise of all that stuff, and I use all that stuff. And technology, I'm not a fan of technology. So it's a cool point of view and a perspective. I feel blessed to be born when I was born, to experience all that, especially when it comes to music. I'm a musician. I was in a band. And in high school, we got on the radio, and I've toured and done stuff like that. My dad was a rock promoter, and he's a musician as well. He used to get bands like Rush and Kiss their first shows in Houston back when I was a itty bitty little cuss. So I have a music background as well. I don't know if I'll dig into that. I might. But that's what's exciting about the Ghoulash. That's what this channel's about. It's about being a fan, being a dork, just being obsessed with art and media and film and books and writing and creation and music. So let's get into it.